So, after seeing this topic shadow, the first question which should come in your mind is what is shadow? Let us define shadow. So, for this, we know the property of the light that it travels in a straight line. While traveling in a straight line, if any opaque object is placed in between, it means that opaque object will block the path of the light. What will happen? On blocking the path of the light by an opaque object, it will form a dark patch on the opposite side where you have placed the opaque object. On the right opposite side of the opaque object, one dark patch will be formed. What is that dark patch formed? That is shadow. So, only when opaque object is placed in between the straight line of the light, it will block the light and form the shadow. But if any translucent object is kept, it will allow the light to pass through it, thus a very faint shadow will form. If any transparent object is placed, it will allow all the light to pass through it, it will not block the path of the light, hence no shadow will be formed. So, this is the case for the shadow. Let us see conditions which is required for the formation of shadow. Three condition is there. Three things are required. First, any source of light. Light should be traveling. Any source of light should be there. If no light, no shadow. Second thing, opaque object is required. If translucent object, faint shadow. If transparent object, no shadow. So, compulsorily you require opaque object. Third, a surface on which the shadow will form. Suppose a ground is there, a screen is there, a wall is there, but any surface is required. Without any surface, shadow will not be seen. So, these are the conditions required for the formation of shadow. Next thing is characteristics of the shadow. That are, first, shadows will be formed only when source of light is available. If no source, no light, no shadow. Second thing, it will be always formed in the opposite side of the source. If the source is on the north side, shadow will be on the south side. If it is on the west side, shadow will be on east side. Opposite side, it will be always formed. Next thing is, it is always black in color. Shadows will be black in color, sometimes dim, sometimes dark, but black only. Bright shadow and darker shadow will be formed when the source of light is bright. You can see easier. While if source of light is dim, then the brightness will also decrease. Next thing is, shadows, they are just the outline of any object. They doesn't give the total information about the object. Only the dark outline is shown. Next thing is, the size and the clarity of the shadow depends on the following thing. First, the size of the object and the source of light. बहुत कम साइज है तो इतना क्लियर शेडो नहीं आएगा. सेकेंड थिंग, डिस्टेंस, सोर्स और ऑब्जेक्ट का डिस्टेंस कितना है. थर्ड थिंग, ऑब्जेक्ट और स्क्रीन का डिस्टेंस कितना है. दिस आर द थिंग्स ऑन विच द साइज एंड द क्लैरिटी ऑफ द शेडो डिपेंड्स. Now here in our everyday life we can see the shadows of different times of the day, how it is formed. So if you step out in the sunlight, you can see you are the opaque object, so you come in between the straight line of the light, hence your shadow will be formed. But the size of the shadow depends on the what I can say, position of the sun. It is different at different times. It depends on where the sun appears in the sky. When the sun appears on the what I can say, diagonal side, of yours, suppose in the morning, shadows will be longest. At the same time in the evening also shadows will be longest. While if the sun is over your head in the afternoon, the shadow will be the shortest. So this is the thing regarding the shadow. For understanding much about shadow, we are having one activity over here. For this we have to take a bulb, a pen and a screen. You have to light the bulb, switch on the bulb, keep the pen in between and see that the shadow is formed or not. If you switch off the bulb, no light, no shadow. Now, if you keep the switch on the bulb and keep the pen nearer to the bulb, the shadow formed will be bigger in size. Similarly, the same pen if you keep away from the bulb, it will be smaller in size. So, these are the conclusions which we get from the activity. Our next topic is movement of the earth. Let us study this topic now.